I just wanted to quickly give instructions about आगे आने वाले वीडियो में कौन कौन से एसेज हैं. So ये ZAT और MICAT के लिए एसेज हैं. ZAT के एसे के अंदर you would be given exactly the instructions कि क्या word limit है, क्या क्या topics है, so on so forth. So in ZAT you have to take any one of the topics and you have to write around 250 words about it. You will be given around 15 minutes, but just for understanding time limit के बारे में मत सोचो आप, बस word limit के आगे उस topic के बारे में लिख देना. Also about MICAT there are 2 sections जो कि आगे आते हुए मैं explain करूँगा, and उनके अंदर भी word limit will be 250 and 300 words each. So जो भी आप लिखोगे comments में डाल देना. Let's say you are writing the ZAT essay, so just write ZAT, then the topic that you are choosing, and then the entire essay below it. I will be replying to the first 200 comments that will be down there. I will try to reply to every single comment, but at least the first 200 I'll be replying to.
So the first question is like a typical essay that you would have to write. You primarily have 3 arguments that are provided. You have to choose any one of those arguments and write around 250 words, elaborating it, explaining your thoughts, explaining your opinion on that particular topic. So argument number 1 is G20's influence around the globe is heavily overrated, and while we look at the summit as a major success, it would have no effect on India's global stature. True or false? The second argument is India in the future, aligned, non-aligned or multi-aligned. Elaborate. And the third argument is, should art be free-flowing and without any moral obligations, or is it an artist's duty to deliver a message every time they create something? Read these topics again. You have to write less than 250 words on any one of these topics, whichever you like the most. Now the MICAT exam is divided between 2 sections, A and B. Section A is quite interesting. So what's expected of you is that you will be provided with a word. It doesn't necessarily have to mean anything. You have to draw a parallel, a connection, a mental map. You have to give meaning to that particular word and answer 3 questions based on them. So for instance, the word can be my Roman Empire. It's not a word per se, it's a phrase, but the phrase is my Roman Empire. Now you have to mention 3 benefits of my Roman Empire, mention 3 demerits of my Roman Empire, and if you were to employ the concept of my Roman Empire in your organization, how would you do it? Now the phrase my Roman Empire might not necessarily mean much, but it's expected of you to provide meaning to it and actually answer these questions based on them. Section B of the descriptive section is actually quite interesting. So you would be provided with 4 images, which I will show in a bit. Section B is quite interesting. Now you see on your screen 4 images, one of a lion, one of a hammer, one of Spider-Man and one of water. Now what you have to do is that you have to establish a link between all these 4 sections and actually write a coherent story out of the given images. Now the story could be funny, it could be scary, it could be dramatic, whatever you think it should be. Now here also you'll be provided with a word limit, but for ease of understanding, let's say 300 words. So you have to write a 300 word story based on all of these images provided. Now note that all these images have to be used, but you don't necessarily have to give equal weightage to all of them.